How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Real Night. My name is Jabril. Today we're going to be diving back into Dexter with Season 3, Episode number 9. So they left us on a pretty big cliffhanger last time. Miguel walking into Ellen's house. I'm excited to see where this is going to go, and I had a number of different theories as to what could happen in the closing thoughts of the last episode. Maybe Miguel could be going on a rampage. Maybe Dexter unlocked a monster here and he's just going to take out everyone he's had a grudge against. Maybe he's here to turn himself in. I don't know. There's any number of things that could happen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell just so you never miss one of these videos. I may have to start editing out some of the music again just because these videos just keep getting blocked left and right. On top of having to deal with everything else, life-wise, editing, all shooting and everything, it sucks to have to deal with videos getting blocked. Just heads up, that may be what I have to do. All right, enough talk. Let's roll it. About last night.
Last night, there was no pretense. Miguel and I took a life. Someone knows my truth, shares my reality.
Kind of had that with Brian. But
Sylvia, good morning.
Brian wanted something different, you know. He wanted to change him, whereas Miguel just wants to join.
Miguel was out till all hours last night. He says he was with you.
Absolutely. We were... just hanging, being guys.
Dexter didn't get here too late. It was...
It's either he took her out or they've been having an affair, and still
home an hour ago.
she was suspicious.
He's having an affair.
Yeah, she was suspicious of that.
Been married as long as we have, you know, when your husband's lying.
Something to look forward to.
Well, maybe...
What a charade. Miguel.
Dex, I don't know, I feel real, like maybe for the first time in my life.
You need to work on your alibis. Syl stopped by this morning, wondering where you'd been.
I went over to Jack's hideaway over on 57th. I was like so wired.
Jack's hideaway.
Miguel's lying to him too.
Did he just lie? To me?
He's talking about trust when he gave him that shirt, but needs to
There's nothing here either.
What about the blinds? What about the glass?
reciprocate that. You know, Dexter has shared a ton with him. Pretty much everything, really, except for the past stuff.
The Skinner has Anton. Did you see the trees?
I saw them. It doesn't mean he got nabbed.
No liner.
The building trash dumpster.
There's blood and some hair. Looks like he hit his head against the wall. Anton's a big guy. A lot of skin. That's meant to be comforting.
I'm gonna go sit on King's house.
Want this above board. Use restraint. Wait on a warrant.
Yeah, Quinn. Above board, buddy.
Oh, still off by that much.
Ooh.
I keep telling you, you have to listen.
Yeah, right on the money with this guy.
What Freebo was, I tell you. Fuck, I was fucking bait. I know where he is. I can show you. He owes you money. I can get you money.
It's desperate, man. But I mean, yeah, who wouldn't be?
I don't want your money. This...
Man, that looks so disgusting. It looks like it's scabbed over a little bit, too. Ugh.
With your first cut, you had all night to consider my questions.
Yeah. Explains the scabbing.
You have only 1 hour.
It's interesting how they tied it to his job, you know, just like Dexter. Dexter's very clinical and his obsession is blood, but Skinner is, you know, he shaves bombs and shaves his victims from their skin.
Miguel went missing last night. Ellen's missing this morning. Could be a coincidence.
Yeah, I could be totally off, but there were so many things going through my head. Like Ellen's death, but just the way that she opened the door with that familiarity and like a little bit of a smile.
In there!
Hey, I don't
Led me to believe that either he was going to kill her or there was something more going on there.
What the fuck are you doing?
Anton!
Bravo here.
Just checking in.
You don't have to keep on checking on me. In fact, why don't you meet me at Cojimat for lunch? Adios.
I'm gonna bring King's employee up from holding. Take another run at him.
Mario Astorga, already an interview too. Thought I'd take a stab.
That didn't sound like LaGuerta right there.
Thought I'd take a stab.
But is it true? Is it true that our junk still works?
Vince, you got a second?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't seem like too put out by him being there. Probably just being friendly, maybe.
What the fuck are you doing?
I get it, though.
I don't want you talking your filth at her.
I didn't bring it up. She did.
She's like the Wikipedia of perv. I gotta find me a girlfriend from Vice.
I mean, yeah, she works in Vice.
What are you looking for?
More like who? You want to tell us where you've been all night?
Am I under arrest, sir?
No, but we can hold you for questioning.
For the day.
What are you, a lawyer? Oh, no, wait, I forgot. You're a fucking tree trimmer.
Wow, Deb.
I know my rights.
Relax. Like, man's doing honest work. Whoa, that was, what's his name from that? It was just a split-second frame, but I know him from The Office. He was one of the warehouse workers. That's cool.
I like Miami, sir.
You're in the military down there?
Like, I understand that Deb is, you know, emotionally attached to this, but...
I learned respect, sir.
Did you show any fucking respect to Wendell when you tore his skin off? How about Anton when you bashed him over the goddamn head?
Can't break him like this. Dude's stone cold.
He's held life and death in his hands. He likes it.
I knew it. So how do I crack this sick fuck's brain?
Maybe if you came at him with deference.
Yeah, that is a challenge for Deb if we know anything about her.
I heard you say your friend Ellen is ill. Was it a stomach thing?
I haven't heard back from her. I left her 3 messages. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, me too.
It's gotta be one of the two. Because Miguel's, he was upbeat this morning. No sleep.
Maybe LaGuardia's right and Ellen is comatose in some hospital post-accident. Not that there are any signs of foul play here.
What kind of foul play?
Blood. Damn it.
Miguel wouldn't do this. We agreed Ellen Wolf is innocent.
Hello.
As far as Miguel knows, the best place to dispose of a body is beneath...
Cemetery.
Good thinking.
I just wonder why she let him in like that, you know? Yeah, she just stepped back, gave him a little smile. A lot of familiarity there.
Silk's office said that she would be here.
Miguel, you're an idiot.
You're a wise person. You have insight. I'm gonna follow your lead.
Give it to Miguel. He's always trying to learn something from someone.
Mr. King, I understand that respect is very important to you. I feel like you've earned that. What's the matter, little Gardner, huh?
Any cameras in there? Anybody watching?
What did you do to Anton? What did you do?
Morgan!
Jeez, Deb. Why is she this, like, emotionally attached to Anton? Didn't even, like, know the guy that long.
Help!
But, I mean, that's just Deb. She's quick with everything. I thought she was gonna slow down a little bit this time around, but... no. With more thought, though, it does make sense, seeing as how problems have just been piling up for Deb this season. First Yuki harassing her, then Quinn seemingly undermining her. I think what they're showing us here is really just the boiling point of all the accumulated stress.
Good thinking.
Fuck were you thinking?
I was thinking about Anton. You ought to try it sometime. If you gave a shit about Anton, you wouldn't have made him your fake CI.
You're the one too busy boning him to provide him with protective surveillance.
You are so crossing the line right now.
They both crossed the line, let's be honest. Mistakes were made on both sides, for sure.
You can only hold George King for a few more hours.
I don't know how much you're gonna get out of him after that. Yeah, this seems a bit packed down to be...
She's not here. That's...
yeah, freshly disturbed.
That blood might not even belong to Ellen.
Is it even blood? I think Dexter would know, though.
He did it. Miguel really did it. And I taught him how. I guided him to this. I created this.
Just as I was saying last episode, that mirror with Harry. Does that mean Miguel is now a potential kill for him? One that he created. He created a serial killer.
Miguel's making his own choices now.
Look who he chose.
And again, as I said, like, an emotional choice.
She didn't deserve this.
Personal vendetta.
Be plenty more where Ellen came from.
No, there won't.
I knew it was only a matter of time before something happened that would sully their relationship.
George King, sicko. Think he's a guy?
He's a guy.
The law can't get him. You and I can.
Need some help on this one, or is this another solo project? Whatever happened to serving justice?
Is that really why you do this, Dex?
In a way.
I should have told you.
You know, he does it because he has the inclination, but the code makes it more acceptable, I guess.
I gave you my shirt.
Yeah, you'll feel it if you get caught.
I know what I'm doing.
Now he does, yeah. Thanks to Dexter.
He thinks he's untouchable.
It was fun while it lasted.
They look at him and see a defender of truth, justice, and the American way. I see a man about to learn a hard lesson.
Trims trees. Now trim trees becomes homes.
That's sorry, every time I hear trim trees, I just can't help but laugh.
Showtime.
Got another body, a female at the cemetery.
Man, just like the vision that he had. She looks crazy. Oh, it looks like strangulation too. The bruises around the neck.
Cause of death?
Take your pick. Severe beating, strangulation, plus 3 stab wounds.
Yeah, that was definitely a hate kill.
Haven't seen many body dumps this clean.
I made sure of that.
Walk with me.
One of her only friends. I mean, Angel's her friend too, but...
Too many people are affected when the innocent die.
His own vulnerability is about to become very real to him.
Would he be suspicious of Dex? Probably.
You're a wise person, aren't you?
You're being facetious.
No. You have insight.
Said that same thing to Rita.
Fool not to follow your lead. I think you're gonna save my life.
Is this real?
It's kind of like a mask now on Miguel. He used those lines twice. You know, one for Rita, one for Dex, but I think there's a rift forming now.
This one. Which one?
I'm more in the mood for steak.
Apparently, I'm a very wise person.
Oh, is he gonna catch on to the
According to Miguel.
The lines?
I gave him some insight.
Insight?
Mm-hmm.
He said he thinks I could
Save his life.
save his life.
Every word.
It's recycling the lines.
When did he start lying? The shirt.
I have to look at some blood. Evidence.
Yeah, it might not even be his blood. Some food coloring or some pig's blood or something like that. And it seems like everyone Dexter gets closest to just infects somehow. I mean, except for really Rita and Deb.
If he's not represented, I can't walk in there and offer him any deals. Not on the record, anyway.
That camera's been on the fritz. It wouldn't surprise me if it didn't record anything.
Yeah. Gonna need to add the footage anyway from Deb.
A mutual assurance, a symbol of trust.
But is it?
There's gotta be something.
All we got is Mario. Won't say shit. I mean, we can start skinning him ourselves before he talks.
And it sounded like he had Anton like by a highway or something, just to kind of mask the screams. It's Mario's family, maybe?
What?
Is this a setup?
Los árboles.
You gotta help me or I can't do anything to help you.
He has a building.
Where?
On 164th under the highway.
It worked! Get in!
Yeah, there's a setup. A little messed up, but good thinking. You had to drive the car into it. And you got the grill cover on there. Looks like a fresh one.
You can't get away from me that easily.
I don't know. Deb's just so quick to fall into these things.
And the results are?
Match found. Is it Freebo?
Hey. You got me. I'm right here. Okay? I'm right here for you.
Maybe this will, help him realize a little bit. Bovin.
It's not even human.
Cow's
it's bovine. Cow's blood.
Yeah.
He's been using me the whole time.
Yo.
9 holes tomorrow?
Oh, man, I thought he was actually doing that. Wow. That got me off guard.
Finally, there's an emotion I don't have to fake. Today, I feel something real.
The hatred. Man, they're really nailing it with the cliffhangers these last couple episodes. He's seeing the aftermath, just as Dexter was saying, of taking out somebody that was innocent. Going to be a lot more drive to figure out what happened and very few details overlooked, whereas people like killers, who are generally bad people, don't really care if something falls out of place or slips under the rug. It's the end of the relationship. First 6 episodes have been fun. You know, it was cool to see how everything built with them. And if we had stayed in that sweet spot of that first guy that they took out together, if we had stayed in that spot, it would have been perfect. The moment Miguel started to want to get involved, I think that's where everything just started to go downhill. We're gonna go ahead and head into the closing thoughts. I have to say, the scene of Dexter flying off the handle is such an excellent way to highlight Dexter's inner turmoil in that moment. Captures the exact raw and violent emotion going through him, and was masterfully executed by Michael C. Hall. There's only been a handful of times where we've seen something like this from Dexter, and it's always been the opposite. He's always been restraining himself until he finally explodes, whereas in this scenario, he just immediately exploded internally, but he reined himself back in, and he's gonna keep it until, I guess, the moment that he goes to take Miguel's life. I think that Miguel is in for something truly horrific. Glad they got Anton out of there, as I've said before, for his sake, but also for Deb's. She needs as many wins as she can get. Not to say that she doesn't sabotage herself at times, though. She is lucky that Batista is her superior now, and he's willing to look the other way or let things slide, especially with her display this episode with just going straight in and beating up the dude. That takes it beyond just yelling at a suspect, and I think that she would be pulled off the force for something like that. The Skinner's on the run, but he's on the list, so probably not going to be long before Dex catches up with him. It's interesting that they put the department catching the serial killer sort of in the background of this season, which I'm fine with. It's nice to be able to focus more on the characters and their personal development, and plus we've gotten 2 seasons of that already, so it's cool to be taking a break from that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below. I'm always looking for suggestions on how to improve these videos, so if you have any, feel free to drop them in the comments. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell just so you never miss one of these videos. And I will see you all on the next one.